I think it should be 50% Sakari and 60% Nora. The Malaysia government has in fact not round up 30% ownership in joint ventures unless the companies explore percentage of its product. On that base, those Malaysia government relaxed the rules in 1998, but 30% and 70% ownership are still common. But consider that our cooperation is based on mutual trust. We can make some concessions on equity, but not too much. It's also a key part of our long-term strategies and to build digital switch relation product. Yes, that's my view.
So sorry for bothering, but I think as for the first point that you said that it's the equity. It's equity ownership proportion, right? I think as for the law, since the 1998 in Malaysia, the proportion that between the foreign assets and the local origin assets is not strictly set it, because the law has allowed it us to get more proportion in the investment. So I think it's better that we could set the equity ownership proportion, such as our Sakari, we could set it between the 30% and 49%. And what do you guys think? You could add some comments.
Yeah, so 49 and 50.
You still stand by
Yeah.
the initial negotiations we had? You're sticking with your 49%?
Yes.
With us, Sakari has access to Southeast Asian market and will be accepted by industry observer. The key to success is how we distribute it. If it's not fair, the two companies will not work well together and the profit will be lost. Therefore, we believe that the distribution of equity can take step back to the middle well. However, corresponding joint venture companies need to make a product plan to comply with the relationship of the industry development across of Malaysia. Yes, that's my opinion.
Okay. Having said that, what exactly do you propose?
I think it's 40 Sakari and 60% Nora.
40 for Sakari and 60
Yes.
for
Nora.
Nora.
Yes.
So
I think it's a good deal. You guys should.
yeah, our proposal is that we maintain it between the 30 to 49.
49.
Yeah, and I think it
It's
can
a
be
good
accepted, but
Okay, so what exactly would the reason for the 40?
Well, you see, we penetrating the Southeast Asia markets, right? Yeah, and our local market, we control the high-end segment of the market. So we know how to get to the high-end parts of the Southeast Asia market. So in the future, it's also to tell about the future where we'll be working together. The future is also important. You can't it's not just today that we are coming to work. Not just doing the contract racing. The future is also important so that we can build something together in future. And also we'll be investing a lot in the plants and all that.
For the JV?
Yes. So we should try to consider us with the 40% that we are proposing, because we are going to put in a lot, and we hope that you guys will accept this 40% for us. And also we should consider the market in the Southeast Asia. It's about 400 million population. You understand? So it's a very large market. So you guys should try and stand up 40% to 60%.
We are just trying to understand what we are forfeiting our 9% for. So
Well,
if we are going to forfeit our 9% and it's going to yield better results now and in the future, then we might just want to think about it. So yeah, so they are saying that 49%, we should forfeit the 9% to them and stick to 40.
so meaning that our final negotiation result is the 40 and 60. Yes.
And the initial contract was for 30, 70.
That is good.
Yes.
Yeah. But we are trying to come at a consensus. We need to leave here with a good deal. So if you can consider 40, 60, then we have a deal.
Okay. So final is 40 versus 60.
Yeah.
So does anybody else from the Sakari side have any opinions on the equity
The-
ownership?
The equity ownership,
So
40, 60.
40, 60, is that okay? Or just the way we could do the further negotiation?
I think it's okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So as we have passed the equity ownership, as for the technology transfer, so let's start from the Sakari side
Okay.
first.
So the equity, you are
Okay.
okay with the 40, 60?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. So as for the technology transfer perspective, do you want to say something? You can.
Okay.
say it.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm an engineer from NORA. Now we need to discuss the transfer of technology.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, NORA is concerned that obtaining only the basic structure of a Sakari switch does not provide a good understanding of the rules of the technology. So we want to access the rules of Sakari technology and analyze them, and to ensure that the core of Sakari technology is well protected. What do you think?
We all consider that you guys, your technology is very important to you, and losing it is like something that is like losing something valuable to you. It's more like losing yourself and all that. But you also have to understand that importation to plays a role here. If we do everything in Finland, you have to import everything back to how do you call it, to Malaysia, build another plant for assembly and all that. So it will be prudent for us to manufacture everything in Malaysia, assemble and market it there. So we are suggesting that we do everything in Malaysia, where we do from manufacturing to assembly to marketing. That's what we are proposing.
Okay, so in a bit to protect our core technology, that would financial wise, pretty much saving money, time and energy. Yes, it would be prudent, like you said, to bring it all the way to Malaysia. But releasing the core technology would also be a losing fight for us, because we'll be releasing everything. If not for anything, yes, it's a joint venture, but we need to also have an edge. Besides, that's what made you come to us in the first place. So losing it all is not going to help us.
Yeah, you see, we should also understand that in the future, you can also put together something for the future. After the contract, we can also get something out of what you are giving.
Fantastic. That is why we are also trying to get on common grounds, so that at the end of the day, you will not be losing too much to us and won't be losing too much to you. When all is said and done, we can still be very independent and strong firms on our side, or whatever we plan to do in the near future, be it together or apart. So yes, the core technology, that would be a bit problematic.
Because the core technology is I think is the core one of the core competitive advantage of our company. So we think that it's better to be kept by us, and just as for the technology transfer, if you guys want to take that from Finland to Malaysia, from the Helsinki to Kuala Lumpur, it's okay. But the equity ownership proportion may be changed, I think.
And would you be ready for that?
Yes,
Yes.
because the core
Because you want the core technology.
Yeah, because the core technology, our company is our company assist, so we can open it. Because we open some basic technologies for your company, so we must have some protect our core technology, because it's I think it's an industry secret, so we not open it.
So
I understand your spirit about your core technology, but we also want you to understand us, because we can't let the Sakari dominate and become our competitor. The trust between the two companies will create more profit and win-win situation. So I think you can protect your core technology, but maybe we can share the other technology. Is okay?
Yeah, that's why the assembling can be done in Malaysia. But the core technology, now that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, I think our claim is reasonable because of the shareholding distribution. We have taken your proposal. We take 60% of the shares, which is a bigger concession.
Is that still technology transfer?
Okay, so I think with that problem, you can bring in royalties here, where you see we are talking about the future here. You understand? Now we propose a 2% royalties during the contract duration. Now after the contract, whatever that we use, whatever that we gain from using your technology, we give another additional 2% royalties, making it 4.
I'm thinking it's not okay, because core technology is very important for our
we are not entirely telling you, asking you to give your secret. I mean, you are owners of your technology. You can produce anytime you want. You have, you know, the expertise to do that. We are just saying that what we need, that particular technology, we want some kind of leverage over it. To, and you know, do you get it?
Okay, you want to more
Not-
technology.
Not
It's
like
not
100.
more technology.
You still have
You,
a bit of control.
you want to know more basic technology
Mhm.
for others.
You are giving us just basic,
Maybe
but we
Basic.
want a bit, you know, more than just basic.
more than
Yeah, not 100%. We are not asking you to give your secret, like your secret technology, like give us everything to it, entire technology.
Okay, so with this, it's mostly more like all or nothing, because I'm thinking, because we are not thinking of releasing the core technology. That's why we thought, okay, fine, you might as well go with the 4060.
Okay.
But if you are really bent on getting anything close to the, anything out of, pretty much the core technology, and it's such that if you're getting, oh, I'm giving you bits and pieces of it, I'm pretty much giving you everything.
No, it's not everything. You are manufacturers of your technology. You are manufacturers of your technology. Okay, you own the technology. What we are asking, you are just giving us basic access, but we are paying much more for than basic. So what we are asking is, at least give us 90%. You know, of your core technology.
Well, exactly what I said. 90%. That means you might as well give you everything.
But that's not
You
100%.
might as well give you everything.
That's not
You
100%.
get, because technology is such that if you know what you're about, you don't even need much. You get 50%, you are good to go. That's why replicas are easy to come up, like are easily springing up in the market. So I'm thinking, like she was saying, the core technology is what gives us leverage. Unless maybe you want to release more equity, if you really want this that bad, to do a 60 instead of the 40.
Well, we can do 2% royalty doing contract, 3%.
Yeah,
Not contract.
That's what we mentioned in our proposal.
you know,
Yeah,
every technology have a value, so 2% is too low.
No, doing the contract, doing the DB contract, you get a 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand?
After
Then
the-
after the
you-
contract,
Yeah.
whatever we use the technology for,
Output
it gets 3%
of that. It's good deal, guys.
It's good. You
This
know?
is really
Like,
good deal.
It's good.
So you're getting returns from the technology that we took from you. What we make of it, you get another 2% from that.
And you should also to understand that our target market is the high-end segment. The rich people, yeah, we target the rich people. They pay more,
They pay
so
more.
you get more.
Yeah. This is really good deal. I think you should maybe deliberate on it. And
Yeah, you want to
So
release,
anybody
but I am
have any
for sticking to keeping the core technology. You can
technology that you can reproduce anytime. You guys are like, the masters of what you do.
No, I think my opinion is protect the core technology.
So we, it's better that we put this to talk again later. Okay. So we will go on to next first.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
So that is on hold.
So the next is about the royalty payment. Yeah. So
I think we talk about royalty
yes,
payments.
yeah. So what do you guys want to talk about? Is it using the percentage or maybe it's just high or low? You can
Yeah, we
say.
spoke about the royalty.
Royalty,
the
that's what I was
2%.
talking about. Doing the contract,
You asked for 5%.
you ask for 5% during the contract. They were saying you give it 2% during the contract, then 3% after the contract. If you give us access to your technology, then whatever you use the technology for, you give it 3% of it.
Whatever. We are getting, if you are getting 10% of this, you are getting 2%. 2%.
So anyway,
You don't have to
5%.
do much. You are just,
So when you get access to your technology, fine, we give you 2% during the contract. Then when the contract is done, it's expired.
don't forget that we are able to penetrate big markets. So we are going to get big returns. And 2% is good deal for you guys to get returns on.
Now, 2% now, 3% after.
I'm sticking to the same thing.
Yes. Do you guys have any opinions from the Sakari?
Sakura's opinion, I think the technology's value is more than 5% before or after, so we cannot open the technology. So
But you are open to
we
assembling it
just
in
open
Malaysia?
the basic technologies for Nara. The core technology.
but you are open to assembling it in Malaysia.
Yeah, it can be.
Before.
It can be. It can be.
Before you are not open to that, right?
It can be assembled in Malaysia, but assembling does not necessarily mean the release of the core technology.
Yeah, you see, the problem is you want everything done in Malaysia.
However, we can't have another country have a business. So to Malaysia's marketing is important. However, the technology is more important than Malaysia. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that.
All right, so let's just put this on hold and move on to the next.
Okay. As for the expiry rates, salaries and perks, do anybody in the Nora wants to say something?
More accommodates
Sorry, a little bit louder, please.
Okay. More accommodates that Sakura provide the necessary training for the technician of the joint venture and pay the Sakuras and the allowances of relevant foreigners. Nora thinks the salary is reasonable because of the difference between the rental and the person.
Oh, I think I didn't hear you. They're struggling to hear you. So if maybe you could take the months off during
So,
the time you
so you guys' opinion is that you keep the original.
Did you understand it?
A little, but
Oh,
but
okay.
entirely. You guys means that you maintain the original income level of the experts, or like?
Of what you propose is that what you mean?
Yes. Just like you.
So with that, we want to meet you guys halfway. I mean, you proposed very huge, sum of money. I think about
Yeah, so
1,000 to 60
yeah, for short term.
for short term. That's
About
on the high
2,000.
side. Yeah. So
Without for long term.
yeah,
So you mean that is high or?
yeah, it's
is
too high.
too
We can come to a consensus on that. So
Because you just said that's the salary level of the short term.
that's for short term. Short
Yes.
term is a bit too high.
Yeah, but
We are also going to cater for your travel and accommodation.
Yeah, but you should acknowledge that in a year there are only 3 months that the short-term experts will maybe travel between Malaysia and Finland. I think 3 months. If you take into account about only 3 months each year, I think it could be accepted. Also, the long-term permanent experts they will be
That's
monthly
also-
paid to 20,000.
Yeah, 20,000.
Yeah, I think
So I would like to know what you propose.
So we are proposing for short term.
just
Yes.
So short term.
Sorry, what?
Short term, we want the 1,260. However, you just want to pay our maybe $300. So it's just only the 30%. Who workers want to go Malaysia's work? It's too.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if we are to meet the demands right now, that means you guys will be coming, like you set the whole plant in Malaysia.
Malaysia.
We do the manufacturing, the assembly and marketing in Malaysia. Everything be done in Malaysia.
However,
that
short
is-
term worker just in Malaysia 3 months.
Yes.
However, they have a family live in Finland. They need money. So just the $300 is too low.
No, we haven't seen $300, you understand? But we,
so what's your
we
idea on
whatever you guys propose, we are proposing half of that.
you mean that you pay half and the another part
So that means half of
100
1,000 to 60 for short term and 20,000 for long term.
both
permanent
of us
10,000
will pay half
10,000
of the.
I know of requirements. I have to fly halfway around the world to work for you, and my family back home need to be on my salary. How can I afford to support my family if you follow the Malaysia wage standard? The wage issue has nothing to do with the salary scale or the cost of living in Malaysia. Only the cost of living in Finland. I have to go back to Finland eventually. I need to make as much money in Malaysia as I did in Finland. Otherwise, there is no reason for me to go to Malaysia.
Yeah.
No,
and-
you know the cost. Okay, yeah. Sorry, if you go.
Oh, so I understand it that way, but you should understand that if we only do the assembly plant in Malaysia, that means the work of your experts is reduced. They don't do much. So paying them that much won't be beneficial to us. So if we put everything there in Malaysia,
So,
then-
sorry, please finish.
so then we need everything in Malaysia so that we can pay them much. You see, it becomes like prudent that you are doing,
This takes us back to the core technology.
yes.
Now that's still going to be problematic because regardless, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're going. Solid, but the core technology, bro, it's going to be problematic because this is a problem of an employee who is thinking of how to take care of her family, who is going to an employee who is leaving Finland to Malaysia and is thinking of how the money is going to drop for them, because if they are going to make, let's say, for example, they are making $100 in Finland, then they come to Malaysia and then it's what, 50,
No,
50 or 80.
So the cost of
60.
living in Malaysia, you can't compare that to.
Yeah, but they have
Yeah,
families to
but-
take care of.
Yeah.
But the living standard between Finland and Malaysia is different.
Yeah.
And the salary level may impact their family members, employees' family members' living standard or
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly, we put that into consideration. That's why we are proposing. I mean, before we were like, no deal. I mean, because we couldn't accept. But now we want to come to an agreement. We want to up it a bit, but not give you the exact amount that we are proposing.
You need to also understand that you see, you get paid for work done. The work you do determines what you get. You come to do little for more.
Where little is what in your definition?
Little is just assembling plant.
It's
Training my
assembly.
people to assemble the
You are
thing.
training them.
To assemble
The
plants,
switches.
and that is little.
That's little because
Wow, wow.
Not as compared
not as compared to,
to the manpower
manufacturing,
that will be using.
assembling and marketing.
Mm.
That's 3 in 1. When it comes to like 3 in 1, then like if it makes sense to pay that much, but just doing one for that much, it's not fair. Like it's not like balanced.
Fair enough, but you might want to, both of you to actually underestimate the expertise of someone.
No, we are not.
Sakari,
That's what you just
let's
did.
come to
No, we
let's
didn't.
come to an agreement. We want to propose 1,120 for short term, and for the long term,
So $120.
yeah, dollars.
Okay.
For short term,
For short term?
1,120 for short term.
Yeah, for short term. That's about
Not dollars. Is it
Dollars.
RM? Is that RM? Not
Dollar. We need dollar.
It's
Because Malaysia's money is how it's not a customer.
Okay, 1,120 for short term, and then what for long term? For permanent?
For permanent expense.
yeah, thinking 15. 15 is good.
15.
15.
1.5.
Oh, okay. I thought you said okay.
15 cents.
Yeah, 15.
It's dollar.
Sorry, what?
We 1 year is
yes, yes.
Yes, 20,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, the ones yes, 15. Yeah, 15, and then for short term, 1,120. That was actually.
Do we have a deal on that? Then we can just finalize everything and we'll go.
So, as for Sakari's side, I think how shall you guys deal with employees, their family members with problems for the permanent experts? Because you know that they are at Malaysia maybe all the year they only have 5 days off, 5 days of holiday, as they mentioned. Yeah. The annual paid vacation of 5 days,
Weeks.
5 weeks.
5 weeks. Yeah, but I think.
The long term is the
Yeah.
$50. So recently we need more vacation, maybe 8 week to 10 week.
Yeah.
So 5 week is too short.
In a week, in a month? What?
1
What?
year.
In a year?
5 weeks.
Yeah.
So you're proposing what? I'm sorry, I didn't.
I present 10 weeks vacation.
In a year?
Yeah, in
10
here
weeks.
because the company gives the table in the case. The long term have every year, 1 year have 5 weeks vacation.
If we are agreeing to the 15,000,
It's a 15,000. Maybe we need the 8 week vacation. for a long time.
So,
Okay.
So
well,
that would only be prominent if you have given us some kind of training, so that, I mean, if you are not around, we can, you know.
so another proposal that our Sakari comes out is that if you guys propose some convenience for the long-term employees, their family members, I mean that if they came to Malaysia to live with the employees
Sure,
together,
as you mean.
shall you guys provide some convenience on their careers or just studying at schools or just
No, that's a huge stretch.
Yeah.
That's a huge stretch. No, no.
you guys think
15,000.
15?
It's good, guys.
Well, I am
There's an arbitration
chill.
too.
I am chill as long as we're not releasing the core technology.
So, do you guys have any other
So-
opinions?
You good?
$15,000 right here, and 5 weeks vacation. 5, maybe 6.
You
Six
see,
weeks.
the minutes,
Yeah, we
you're
heard
trying to, I'm pulling back because I'm thinking it would trickle down to releasing the core technology, and I'm not after that. So, I'm not releasing the core technology. So, yeah, anything, make yourself out.
Okay.
So, you're good?
Yep.
Okay.
So maybe as for we could pass this part. The last part is about arbitration.
So, we've settled for expatriates, right?
Yes.
Okay, so, arbitration, eh?
So
so with arbitration,
Hmm.
it's basically about if problem comes, where are we going to solve that problem? Now, we are giving 40% equity. Now, 2% during contract royalties, then 3% after contract royalties. Then the salaries is agreed. We establish everything in Malaysia, from manufacturing to assembly to marketing in Malaysia. Then whenever a problem arrives, we do everything in your home country.
Fine by me. I was thinking you'd want to opt for a neutral ground, but if you want, so they are saying if we have issues that we have to discuss, they would all come to Finland and have us discuss it in Finland, where Sakari is situated, where the head office of Sakari is situated. Whenever a problem comes up for everybody to discuss.
Yeah, that's when everything will be done in Malaysia. Everything will be done in Malaysia. The 2% royalties during contract and 3% after contract. Then 40%. Then the application of
So do you understand what he said? He's saying
Yeah.
if he would, they are suggesting that the arbitration, everything will be done in Finland.
Finland.
If we allow them to do everything, core technology, everything in Malaysia.
no.
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 You are not releasing your core technology.
You see, that's
It's synonymous to releasing it.
So what if we solve our arbitration in a third part country, not just like, because you know that the employee of the joint venture company is complex. There are people from different nations, from maybe in different religion. So as for the arbitration, I think it's better to solve them in do you guys know the third party country or region that doesn't stand for both sides?
Yeah.
We could solve the problems really.
On neutral grounds.
Yes.
You see, the problem is you guys have a problem like setting up in Malaysia.
Right.
You understand? So for us to make you feel safe, we want you guys to feel safe about what you are giving us. That's why we are posing.
Honestly, that is not our problem. we don't
But
really care about
in
it.
the other negotiations, that was the problem.
You guys are
About
really worried
the-
about your
Yeah,
technology and
you
all
were
that.
actually really worried that it was going to be assembled in Malaysia. So yeah, so if
That's
that's
why we
not a
want you
problem,
to
I
feel
think
safe.
we can go ahead and have it.
We want you to feel safe
Mhm.
when like everything is done in Malaysia. You understand? So that's why we want the arbitration to be done in Finland.
all legalities.
Oh
You
my
understand?
God.
So
Oh,
you
yes,
feel
that's a
safe.
great time.
You feel
Mhm.
safe. You understand? We want you guys to feel safe about everything. And bear in mind that you are getting 40% equity.
Mm.
The royalties too is 2% during contract. then 3% after contract.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is it, guys?
I think it's a good trip.
So,
Anything else for the arbitration? Because manufacturing is not going to happen in Malaysia.
so shall we agree with Laura that that is the arbitration?
Because honestly, we've
Okay, so
gone with so many things that you've come up with.
arbitration.
Mm-hmm.
If you do the manufacturing Finland, no. Let's do the salaries here. If you do everything,
Mm.
you do the manufacturing in Finland,
Mm-hmm.
you will bring our people to Finland to come and learn there.
Sorry, what?
In Finland, where you are doing the manufacturing,
Mm.
you bring our people to come and learn the manufacturing process, everything,
Mm.
be part of the manufacturing.
Because of arbitration.
Not because of arbitration. I'm coming back right to
Mm.
the salaries where employees come
Mm.
here. So we bring people in for you to train them as
Come
you are
back to
doing,
Malaysia.
doing like
Assemble.
how do you call it, manufacturing and all that
Mm.
for us. So that
Hold on, let me pass it on. So he's saying, based on the arbitration, like for that, they want to bring people from Malaysia to Finland to come and learn about the manufacturing, same thing, core technology, and and come and learn how we do everything and go back to Malaysia. Do you agree?
I can't agree.
Okay. I don't agree either, so. Sorry, do you agree? Okay. Right.
Okay.
so if we
Guys, check this out. We agreed to the expert thing the expert deal. We
Yeah.
agreed to the equity deal. What more do you want?
just the location, technology transfer, like it's okay.
See, if you want it in Malaysia, it's okay. We don't mind.
You want everything to be done in Malaysia?
No, not everything. You want the arbitration location to be done in Malaysia. No problem.
No, okay, fine. Technology transfer. We bring our people to Finland to come and learn.
We just said no.
On what basis are you saying no? No, like, I really want to know what basis you guys are saying no.
Because
I mean this
because that is what we have. That is what we have and what we believe in as the edge we have in the market.
or maybe I get, we are not telling you to give up
Right.
your knowledge. I mean how you got
But
here.
we just want to learn.
You are teaching us. You are training us to be able to stand on our own.
We just want to
Oh, still no.
So come.
I'll read the case background. Your company and another company have some work, and the other company opens the core technologies for you. It's not. So the technology is important, so you cannot open. So everything. So attribute is set in Malaysia. It's okay. However, the technology is cannot open.
All right.
So maybe we have come
To conclusion.
Yeah. So the most important is equity ownership, right? So we
Yes.
finally agreed to the
40-60.
40 versus 60.
I want to ask a question. With the large market in Southeast Asia, are you guys more interested in the market?
And even with the Japanese.
Are you guys more interested in the
It's
400
tempting. I'm not going to
400
lie.
million population?
Because you're not going to get this deal anywhere.
It's
Have you made
tempting.
your background check on us? Like how many markets you can penetrate? And you're getting
It's a lot.
3%.
I don't know how you came up.
What?
I know you how a Japanese company have some corporate. However, because of some technology you can't use because Malaysia. However, our company's can make up some product for only for you, Nora company. So you choose. So we make it here. It's right.
In Malaysia.
Yeah.
You are going to do it in Malaysia? Yeah, I mean, that's how we have time.
Yeah.
So
The future too is very important. You know.
And we are not telling you that we'll never be available for you in the near future, of course.
Okay,
What's
so,
the JV for in the first place? We are constantly available for you.
Yeah, that you see. Fine. So then that's why we need to share ideas. It takes
Yes,
some-
like we are sharing our employees with you.
Yeah. And also we want our people to come and learn from you, like exchange program.
That is the reason why the employees have been coming to you in the first place.
We are come to she has had
To be
accept.
honest, see, there are so many things you've brought on board, you've accepted.
Yes.
This one
Which
thing,
is-
and you're still
which is
bending
a
against
progress
it.
from the
Exactly.
So
other.
no, if you're not willing to bring everything there, right?
Mhm.
Just allow our people to come and learn. Is that what to like?
Yes, unless maybe there's another way to say no. How do you say no in Chinese?
No in Chinese?
No.
All right.
We just
So
want to.
So yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we could put this maybe in further negotiation. Then we just concluded it.
We have actually concluded.
Yeah. We as for most of the points of point, we really accept with the law, right?
Yeah, most of them.
I think this
we have-
was
yeah.
successful
Yeah.
as compared to our last negotiations because we came to a consensus on most things that we disagreed on. So I think it's much of an improvement. Thank you guys.
Thank
It's like a
you.
good time,
Thank you
and
very
we can't
much.
wait to work with you
Work
guys.
with you.